right, so this is something that something my wife thought of because something we dealt with. All right, so we got married 3 months ago, and 3.5 months ago.
We get it right, bro.
Get it right. All right, so
gotta know that
3.5 months ago, and our biggest issue from our wedding was our pictures. Right.
Right to it.
So we hired a photographer. She was a Christian, and she promised us that our pictures would be back within 4 weeks. She promised 2 people to be at our wedding and shoot all kinds of stuff. Right. She didn't come. She sent somebody else, not 2 people, but 1. And we got our pictures 4 months later, right? So while we were waiting, my wife was like, we should go cuss her out, right? And
she didn't say that.
You know, like
she said we
Christian cuss her out,
yeah.
Right?
Christian cuss her out.
And I was like, nah, let's, you know what I'm saying? But what was my thing? Basically, I was saying, like, let's give her some time. At some point, she's going to have to give us our pictures. Yeah. I don't want to make her mad and then make it worse.
There you go.
All right? And also, the way I kind of live my life is if somebody acts up, I don't have to deal with them. God will. That's kind of how I live, right?
You're better than most of us.
So she didn't necessarily agree with that.
Okay.
So the question I want to ask for you guys:
that's the flesh.
How do you deal with somebody mistreating you? Do you tell them off? Absolutely. You stay patient. Well, what do you do? What's your thoughts?
That's soul candy for you, man.
Let's start with you since you're talking already. What's up?
I think that when someone is, I don't deal well with disrespect on any level because I'm not a disrespectful person, so it's hard for me to digest that energy when it's directed towards me. So the natural me gets with it. Like, I'm like, this ain't about to go down like this. Like, you need to address the way you are speaking to me. But the person who wants to be in the supernatural is like, Jesus, you need to handle them because this is about to be a problem. So I feel your wife. Like, it's her wedding, it's her pictures. It's like, yo, homie, like, ain't no such thing as Christian cussing. It's just cussing. Like, you can X all the oop and stay out. Like, we just need to get to it. Where's the films? Because this is about to be a serious negative. Like, where's the pictures?
No, okay. So what would you have wanted to say to me?
I would have not have been as nice as you. That would have been John being the nice, calm one. I would have been like, let's show up. You know what I'm saying? All black everything. See what's popping, and let's get these pictures. You know, like that's how I would have handled. But I'm working on that.
Okay.
I think it's funny because I think you and your wife are similar to me and mine.
Yeah.
Like, she would have been like, okay, look, I need my pictures. We need to go give her a call. Let's stop by our house, something like that. You know, and then me on the other hand, it's like, okay, well, maybe she's just having a problem. Maybe she's having something, an issue. Let's just wait, see what happens, and let's give her another week or something like that. Then we'll go ahead. I'm always the one to try to avoid the confrontation.
Yeah.
Let's give her just a little bit more time and see what happens.
Now, is that just a personality thing, or do you think that's anything to do with Jesus?
That's a personality thing.
You think so? Okay.
Well, I think
you want to be like Christ, so you try to give people the benefit of the doubt and stuff like. But at the same time, you don't want to let people take your kindness for weak. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
take your cookies. You can't have it.
You're right. They can take your cookies.
Cookies is mine.
Them cookies is yours. I sit online for them cookies. But at the same time, you want to show Christ's character at all the time. But I think, how do you do that with somebody else who also should show Christ's character? And also, as somebody who has a business, how you going to be like that? Like if that happened to me, I would tell other Christians, don't bother with them. I'm not even hurting their business, but just it's not professional at all. You know what I mean?
So what would you do? Like put yourself in my situation, right? This is my wife. She wants her pictures. This is the wedding. It's been 2.5 months. You gonna call the lady up and say what?
Where my pictures at? Where the pictures?
I think you got to be respectful.
Where's the pictures? Huh?
Well, sir, I need to.
What? You don't
sir,
got the
I was
pictures.
I was.
Oh, okay.
Sir, I was.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want a permanent dark room? That's what we want? We want a permanent dark room? That's what.
All black everything.
Then she asked, did y'all pay for them?
Yeah, we paid in advance.
That's what made
We
it.
paid in advance in full.
Okay, I think with that kind of changed a little bit. I think at some point you have to. I think sometimes I get in situations where I feel like I need to validate my wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she's angry. I need to make sure that when I go home, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Aside from, because there's a lot of stuff, a lot of outside things that will ruin the attitude or the atmosphere of the house. So you feel like as a man, as the head of the household, you have to handle that before you get home, so you can deal with a happy atmosphere. That's just me.
But another thing too, you don't want to look like a punk too. Like that's, as a man, you want to say, okay, we're gonna take care of the situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your wife to look at you like, dude, for real, I'm mad. You ain't mad. What's really good?
Yeah.
Do you want the wedding picture? Like,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
And not just the atheism video, like even videos like Line for Line where Christians are yelling at us, right?
Yeah.
What's the proper response to somebody that's attacking you, your character, is calling you ignorant? How would you respond, Christian, non-Christian?
Honestly, I think in that type of situation, going tit for tat is not going to help.
Yeah.
You probably want to probe their minds a little bit respectfully. I've seen your comments, Shantae, and I thought they were really good because you're actually interested in their thinking.
Yes.
You know, okay, where is that thought coming from? The history behind their beliefs. So I respect that. If you're going to make a declaration about your faith, you better be well versed and educated in it.
Yes.
Don't speak from ignorance and anger when you're talking about Christianity. You don't know
can't.
my God, he and
Yeah.
and my faith, because they don't believe in that. They are very scientific and they want the facts. So you can't just combat with them talking about, oh, I'm mad, you don't know my Savior and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't get you anywhere. That's the
true.
reason why they say the
That's
things
why
that
they
they
mad,
say.
What you think, Jeremiah? You shaking your head?
like when it comes to the whole atheist thing, I think you said it right about the argument and stuff like that. Like you just don't argue, but you do play some factual stuff. But when it comes to Line for Line, this is a totally different subject because I think it is. It's kind of personal because I like me and Ryan talked that time, and somebody judging you and in their favorite movie is Scarface. Like, come on, dude. Like stuff like that. Like
I got you.
Like stuff just don't add up.
Yeah.
Like if you like, yo, my favorite movie, The Passion of Christ, Ben-Hur, Moses, just like stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I can see you're a Pharisee, but I understand stuff like that. But at the same time, I understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? But when you saying, yo, y'all going to hell, y'all not saved because y'all picking a secular song, and then your favorite movie is Scarface, your favorite TV show is The Sopranos. It's like,
And you would respond publicly that way back to him
no,
because you're doing it right now.
I probably would, but that's why I don't really say much. I mean, I just be like, you know what? I just let you handle a lot of our online things.
But that's what I'm asking. Am I doing it right, or am I just
I think you're
doing it my way?
Yeah,
I think you're doing it right.
I think you are doing. You are showing Christ like character, and I'm not saying I wouldn't. I would just say, you know what I mean.
Not
You know what I'm
initially.
saying?
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, the thing is, the feeling is that. But do you talk out of your feelings, or do you
Gotcha.
talk out of the way you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You know
at the end of the day, that does take the restraint to not just go off emotions and feelings versus just saying, Holy Spirit, lead me, so I could say.
And that's honestly
thing.
before when I saw, because like Alfie was with me, my wife Alfie. She was on the phone with me when I first posted the video, and when she first said it, we were talking. It was 10 views, right?
Yeah.
And then she looked away and she was like, nope, now there's 18. There's 50. I was like, good. And I started seeing all these comments come in. So I was like, okay, before I respond to these, let me pray. Because
That's good.
I know either I could be too passive where I'm like making it feel like what they're saying is right.
Yeah.
Or I can be aggressive and make it feel like I'm just angry Christian guy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What are we gonna title this one?
I don't know yet. How
Okay.
to respond. I don't know.
Yeah, because this is what atheists are gonna do. They're gonna come to this one and they're gonna be like, No, how do you respond as somebody who don't believe in a fake God that's a fable and all like they do stuff like that?
Every
He was trying to
response
put the titles,
was
like-
how to make an atheist?
Read the Bible. I was like, what? Come on, man. All right,
Got me.
I had to check myself reading them comments.
Yo, all right, man.
literally-
Let's get to some music. You in the field with the Track Stars. Ryan Ricer, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let go.